Alright. More spruce. And, oh crap, where did I put my crafting bench? Didn't I craft something just earlier? I left my crafting bench somewhere. I mean, remarkably, like me walking fast like this, I'm not lagging at all when I'm just walking. It's when I'm standing still and building next to animals. Maybe it is the animals. Maybe it's building next to animals. Like maybe every time you build something next to an animal, it has to recalculate the pathfinding. Maybe that's what's causing it. I am just completely speculating, and I have no idea what I'm talking about, to be honest. But it could be it. It could be every time you put a block down next to an animal, they have to redo their pathfinding. So like 18 frames, 19 frames, 19 frames, 18 and 17 is pretty consistent. There's no spikes or anything. So we walk next to walking next to the animals does nothing. Walking through here does nothing. It is, isn't it? It's only when you build. I mean, this is like 15, but that's still fine. It's still pretty smooth. Building, 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 and then lag. I think it is. I think it is. And there's severe lag. Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to punch the sheep either. I think that might be it. That's the only thing that's consistent with what I'm seeing right now. But if I turn off the shaders, then it doesn't seem to lag anymore. It's also evening, so it's transitioning between night and day. I don't know. I don't know if the game would perform better if it was in a different language, because at the moment it's Java, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if the Java is hurting the frames or not. I don't know. I mean, that's one of my big wishes. It's on top of my wish list. Is if they can make Minecraft just perform better, because for what it is, Minecraft requires a really powerful computer. Although I can just reduce the draw distance, maybe. Because the draw distance also has an exponential effect on your... or has exponential impact on your performance. Because imagine if it's only one... like if your draw distance is one chunk, for example, it's just the one. If your draw distance is 2, then it's 1, the one you're standing in, and then 8 around you, so it's 9. If your draw distance is 3, then it's going to be a square, a 5 by 5 square, so it's 25. So as you kind of increase the draw distance, you exponentially increase the amount of stuff that the game's trying to render. So the draw distance has a huge impact on performance. But it looks good. Like, I don't want to play a game with a small draw distance because you can't see anything in the distance. So I actually want to have the long distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Still lagging. And I know I'm still building next to animals. It is, it's building. Building close to animals. Maybe they can simplify the animal AI somehow? I've had suspicions about the animal AI for quite a long time. I've always thought it was a bit too... I don't know. AI is difficult, right? I've always felt that it wasn't very efficient. Animals have caused lag for a long time in Minecraft. One, two, three, four. And I don't know if it's just that the animals try to do too much. I know they've made like the zombies and the skeletons more advanced over the years. I am lagging like you wouldn't believe. And then a stop, and then it stops lagging. This no, that's not right. This should be that. Okay, that's better. Stupid sheep, it's you. I know it's you. It's you lagging me. It's probably not. It's possibly not. Alright, so we get to... No, don't do that. We get to here. And 3, so it needs to be out here. One, two, three, 4. This lag is really bumming me out. I'm pretty sad about this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's need this wide. I need more dirt. Let me go grab more dirt. So I've pretty much laid out the path here, so I won't record too much more until I finish the road. So laying the path is probably the important bit. Building the actual road is not all that interesting. It's basically just me putting down all the gravel in between the two bits of wood. I did say I would transition into stone slabs as we get closer to the hollow mountain. But all that stuff is, it's not that interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even do that, it's just lagged. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has to come out here. So we filled in the water a little bit. It doesn't make that much of an impact. It makes a little bit of an impact. It's not really all that noticeable. And it does give us the space to put in the path around here. So the path's gonna end after here. I guess I'll figure out where the stairs go before I finish off here. Let me put down the other side of this path. So this comes around here, there. And is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not right. There needs to be another block out here. Why am I lagging? I don't know, there's something going on here that I don't really understand. Interactions between graphics and... I mean, I would have thought that the graphics would be separate from other processors, but I don't feel like it is. For some reason in this game, it feels like the graphics are unnecessarily tied to everything else. Like a lot of times but the game would lag. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not an expert in programming or anything. Alright, so the path is going to end like there. The gravel path, or the spruce and gravel path, in there, and then from this point, it's going to step up into this here, so into this path. So those transition into a stone slab path, stone slab with stone brick borders, and then we come through here as mostly straight path, and then into the hollow mountain. Alright, so this is the road, or this is the plan of it. I think this is fairly good. It's not anything too amazing, but I think we achieve what we needed to, which is basically a road linking the hollow mountain with the courtyard. I think that's all I want to do. Alright, so I'm going to stop recording, and I'll do the rest of the building myself, because it's just laying down gravel and laying down stone slabs. That's all I'm doing. And then afterwards, we will come back and look at the finished thing. Oh, also torches. I have to figure out how to put down torches beside the path to, maintain the security from hostile mobs. But I'll figure that out myself. It's not that complicated. See, look, there's no lag. It's only when I'm building that's the lag, and it's either the AI, the animal AI, or it's changing stuff in the chunks, like kind of saving the changes into the chunks. Or maybe it's recalculating shadows. Maybe there's some inefficiencies when you have to, when you add a block and it has to recalculate the shadows. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But this is the path, and I'll do some building. When we return, the path will be finished and it will be completely mobbed by all of these cows and sheep. I'll see you guys pretty soon. Alright, so I'm back, and the road is pretty much done. It's a very simple road, but quite effective, I think. Actually, I need some logs to extend the trees down a bit. I've made a few slight changes. I've made the first part of this straight bit a bit wider. I've made it 5 blocks wide, the same as the next bit. Just because it looked a bit weird, being 3 blocks wide with the lights on either side, and so I just kind of extended it out. And it's a bit better this way, it's a bit more open. I also kind of figured out what the lag... Well, I still don't know what the lag is. But you can see how this is like about 30 frames a second. That's pretty good, right? But it's looking down 23 frames. It's not here, though. There's a specific point, like around there. If you look down, then my frame rate just drop. It slightly concerns me that it's location specific. It increases the likelihood that it might be a glitch in my map somewhere. There might be like a glitch block, or maybe there's like a mass of mobs somewhere that I don't know about. So I don't know what's going on there anyway. So the road now looks like this, so it's fairly open. You can see 5 blocks wide. You can see the statues up top and all that. So that's kind of cool. I like that. I do like how, because there's nothing else to look at, right? So you kind of have to look up. So you're kind of forced to look at your destination here. I kind of like the idea of that. And then as you get to here, then you get the tree, and then that's a bit too high up for you to look at. So you kind of see the tree, and then the entrance, and then the entrance is like behind the tree and all that. So you kind of you see it from a distance, and then you get closer, and it's hidden behind the trees, and then you walk up even closer, and then you see the entrance. So you see how this kind of layered sequential revealing of your destination as you walk up to it. So that makes it slightly interesting. That's the kind of thing I was talking about earlier. I think I can pretty much dismantle... Oh, I don't actually have enough space in my inventory, do I? I'm just going to dismantle my chest and move out of here. I have to come back with some logs anyway. I guess I'll do that later on. Let me just see what's in here still. Oh, there's only like... Yeah, I don't really have enough space in my inventory unless I dumped it. Then I'll come back for this. So this path, as I said, goes along the water. Nothing too tricky about it. It's really straightforward. So now this is kind of cut off the little peninsula here. I might have a little landscaping thing here, because there's like a little thing that sticks out into the water with a tree at the end. It's kind of cool, right? this little bit here. Seems like a nice place for a small garden of some sort. Nothing too important. Might not do that for a long time, to be honest. So this path is pretty much the most efficient way to get to here in terms of just walking along the water, right? And then we come back to the courtyard right here. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Another little piece of road done. Let me just go back to storage and pick up a few logs. So yeah, so you see how the frame rate is just fine. Let me just go back to here and just kind of show you if I can. I know you can't see the frame rate, and I don't think F3 actually shows the frame rate, does it? Optifine, no, it doesn't really show. Oh, 16 FPS. You can see it at the top. 16 FPS, 24 chunk. So 16 is not too bad. 14, 15. I think it was like around here. Like if I look down, oh, there you go. See how it drops down to 6. Like here, 10 frames, 16 frames, 5 frames. So it's something around here when you look down. So even if I look up and I walk around here, there's nothing wrong with it. I see 17, 16 frames, 14 frames. So even if I look up, it doesn't impact the frame rate. It's something about something underground around here that's causing the lag. I don't know if I should kind of try and dig down to see what it is. I know there's a few tunnels and caves down there. There's a bit of a tunnel system underneath the mob trap where I tried to clear out all the caves and light up all the caves underground so that we can force the mobs to spawn inside the trap. So there's a few caves down there, I know about that. I just don't know if there's some sort of glitch down there that I'm not aware of that's causing the lag. See, if I come here and I look down, actually this is a problem too, it's like down to 7 frames a second. So I don't know what this is. I don't know why it does that around here. I mean, this is the center of my map, and so this is where most of the builds have been. So I think there's a lot of stuff underground, possibly.